welcome into the Bigger the Pill podcast. Y'all already know the saying, man. The bigger the headache, the bigger the pill, the you the pill, baby. That's anything you got going on in your life. Make sure y'all like, comment, and share. That's the only way the channel gonna grow is if y'all grow with me, I grow with y'all, we grow together. For starters, as y'all can see, I'm in a new domain with it, man. I'm in a new domain with a new home, trying to make it feel like a new home anyway. Y'all know what's going on, man. We about to jump straight into it. We ain't wasting no time. It was a good week 5 of football. There was a lot of blowouts going on, but like I said, we gonna jump straight into it. We ain't gonna waste no time. We gonna go ahead and get it on out the way. You feel me? Alright. Gotta be a little bit quieter where I'm at. Now these walls a little thin. Y'all bear with me, you know what I'm saying? But as y'all can see, the new setup looking alright. Trying to figure out what kind of panels I want to put on this back wall right here, but we gonna get it right. Y'all know that. All right, first game of the week, Thursday night football. We start with Thursday night and we gonna work our way all the way through, baby. Y'all know what's going on. Y'all know what's going on. Stay tuned towards the end, cause I got a special giveaway that I'm about to do for week 6. No, I'm gonna do it for week 7. Cause we in week 6 now, so it'll be for week 7. Nah, actually, it'll be for this week. I'm gonna do it for this week. Yeah, I'm gonna put the time limit on it until Monday next week. That's what we're gonna do. Or Tuesday next week, we're gonna give it a full 7 days. But anyway, jumping straight into it, man. We had the San Francisco 49ers in the Rams game. Of course, everybody knew this was gonna be a good game. Regardless of the injuries on the San Francisco side of the ball, Sean McVay and Kyle Shanahan are very familiar with each other. They always go toe to toe when it's time to put on the shoulder pads and the coaches' headsets, and them boys get it in, man. Shout out Matt Jones, man. Gotta give a shout out to Matt Jones, man. Gotta give a big shout out to Matt Jones. You know what I mean? He was a castaway, and now that he actually got a position to actually, you know what I'm saying, got a chance to actually start, you know what I'm saying, with a great coach and a great scheme and a few good players around him, man, you can't beat it, bro. You can't beat it. Mac Jones came out there hurting all. True warrior. Gladiator. Came out there hurting all. Even hit him with the LeBron shrug at one point in time. I say, shit, that boy yawning. That boy yawning. You know what I'm saying? But Matt Jones gave you 33 of 49, 342 yards, 2 touchdowns, and most importantly, no turnovers. You know what I'm saying? Looked amazing against that Rams defense. We all know how that Rams defense is. He had no help from his rush game. You know what I'm saying? And the Rams defense still couldn't pin their ears back and get at him like how they wanted to. Christian McCaffrey gave you 22 carries on the game, 57 yards, 2.6 yards a carry. That ain't gonna get you nothing. CMC, I don't want to say it. You know what I'm saying? He still got time to shake back. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna say it right now, but we might not get to see the CMC of old, and that's just bottom line about that. Kendrick Bourne, my fault. Kendrick Bourne, you know, he has a rapport with Matt Jones already from when they played with each other in New England. He had a big game for Matt this game with 10 receptions on 142 yards. Then Christian McCaffrey, although he didn't give you much in the run game, he did give you eight catches for 82 yards and a touchdown. And Jake Towns gave you a touchdown as well. Backup tight end for George Kittle. But like I say, man, this was a good game. This was a great game. 2 offensive-minded coaches, very familiar with each other, are actually friends with each other. So you know this one was gonna be a little chippy anyway. You know what I mean? Somebody gotta have the bragging rights when you go out to dinner or whatever the case may be. And the Rams, they started the game off. They started the game off pretty, you know what I'm saying, pretty slow. You know what I mean? It started out real slow for the Rams. Wasn't really what we expected from a Rams offense, but that's only because San Francisco got their DC back. They got, you know what I'm saying, they got Robert Saleh back over there, so of course, you know, them boys they're gonna play for Robert Saleh. You know what's going on, man. Matthew Stafford, great day. 30 on 47 passing, 389 yards, 3 touchdowns. Kyron Williams gave you 14 carries for 65, and Devontae Adams was your leading receiver with 5 for 88 yards, but Puka Nacua also gave you 10 for 85 yards and a touchdown. Kyron Williams gave you 2 receiving touchdowns this game, so although the run game for either team was non-existent, still was a great game. Still came out to be a great game. Like I say, 2 teams that's very familiar with each other. Total yards for the Rams, 456. For San Fran, 407. Passing yards, 378. Passing yards for San Fran, 333. Rushing yards for each team pretty much even at 74 and 78 respectively. Yards per play. Rams actually won the yards per play battle, but they lost the third down efficiency battle. They lost the fourth down efficiency battle. They had less plays ran, and they allowed the same amount of sacks. Have basically the same amount of penalty yards, but the Rams also had 2 fumbles lost. So there's your ball game right there. 2 turnovers on the night, all fumbles. So yeah, so you know that's just how that go. We gonna keep on moving, man. We gonna keep on moving right on along. Like I say, man, the story of this game was really Mac Jones. My boy is looking like he is in the middle. Y'all know how I am. Y'all know I'm biased with my Alabama quarterbacks, and I don't apologize for it. You know what I'm saying? Mac actually came out and showed why he was taken as high as he was taken in the draft. And to be honest with you, you know what I'm saying, playing under Kyle Shanahan, that was what he was supposed to be anyway. But, you know, that was the year Kyle Shanahan and them decided they wanted to go with Trey Lance. See how that worked out. Mac ends up in New England with a failing Bill Belichick. You know what I'm saying? Don't progress how he's supposed to progress because he don't have a true offensive mind to help him develop. You see what it is. Moving right along to Sunday morning game. The Vikings and the Browns. This was a good game. This was a great game. The battle of 2 great defenses. Like always, you know what I'm saying, when you talk about the Browns defense period with Myles Garrett and Denzel Ward and all them boys, and then, you know what I mean, Vikings led Brian Flores defense. Of course, we know what Brian Flores do at the DC spot. You know what I'm saying? I wish he was in Baltimore. I wish anybody was in Baltimore better than what we got, but that's never here nor there. I'm going to leave that alone. Moving right along, though, Carson Wentz had a good game. It wasn't, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't like a wild game for him, but nonetheless, he did have a good game, threw a game-winning touchdown to Jordan Addison. Threw a game winner to Jordan Addison. You know what I'm saying, right there in the corner of the end zone. You know what I'm saying, front corner, front pylon of the end zone. Great pass, put it where only his mans could catch it. Points on the board, can't beat it. It was a great game. You know, I don't know what's going on with Jordan Mason because I do know what's going on with Jordan Mason. He's coming from a scheme with San Francisco where it's a running back friendly scheme to a KOC, Kevin O'Connell type scheme, which is more play action, you know what I mean? But you do have to establish the run in order to work off the play action. But, you know what I'm saying, with the talent that they have at wide receiver, they really don't, their run game really doesn't have to be going as much for the play action to still work because they got wide receivers that can beat man coverage, one-on-one coverage, zone coverage, whatever the case may be. They got the talent for that. All the way down to the tight end. TJ Hawkinson. He's pretty decent with beating zones, and then you got those two burners and Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison. And of course, you man them up all day, you're gonna have a long day, period. Justin Jefferson had a great day today. On this day, 7 receptions, 123 yards. Like I said, Jordan Addison had an all right day, 5 for 41, but he caught the game winner. Josh Oliver had caught a touchdown as well. He's the other tight end. But like I say, this game here was close to Carson Wentz doing Carson Wentz type things and turning his rock over, you know what I'm saying, and giving the game away. Shout out Dylan Gabriel. Dylan Gabriel looked pretty decent at his first start as an NFL quarterback. He's young, he got development to do, so you know what I'm saying, we ain't gonna kill him too bad. It was a lot of things that he could have been better at, you know what I mean, anticipation with his passes, footwork in the pocket, things of that nature, but all in all, you know what I'm saying, he did have an okay day. He almost gave 200 yards and he did throw for 2 touchdowns, although it was a inefficient 200 yards because he went 19 to 33 on the day. It was still nonetheless a great day, you know what I'm saying, for a debut for a rookie, especially going up against, like I said before, Brian Flores led defense. Quinton Judkins had a breakout day. Had probably one of his best game of the season so far with 23 carries, 110 yards. They have promise with him, bro. I really like Judikins. That boy know how to tote that rock, and he run with power. He got some power behind him. For him to be small, he definitely got some power behind him. David Njoku was your lead receiver with 6 receptions, 67 yards, and a touchdown. Just like any, you know what I'm saying, just like any rookie QB, the tight end gonna always be your favorite receiver, your outlet receiver. So of course it only made sense for Njoku to get, you know what I'm saying, have a nice day and get him a touchdown on the board. The Vikings won the total yards battle, the passing yards battle. They lost the rushing yards battle, and they won the yards per play battle. Neither team was really too much efficient on third down. The Vikings went 3 of 9 on third down on the money down. Browns went 3 of 15. Vikings wasn't really placed in too many four down territory situations. The Browns were, they went 3 for 3, so they did capitalize on them. About the same amount of plays ran, you know what I mean? What killed the Browns off was the 78 yards in penalties, to be honest. That's really what killed them off. 72 yards in penalties will get you beat anytime. But it was a great game. I enjoyed that game. I had to go back and watch it. My phone was dead the whole day, so I had to go back and watch all these games. So y'all, I'm a little on overload right now because I've been watching football games since Sunday night. So I'm a little on overload right now, but you know what I'm saying, we gonna get through this. You know what I mean? We gonna get through this. You know what I mean? Like I say, as y'all can see, new domain. You know what I'm saying? Kind of hard to make it feel like home, but we working on it. You feel me? So first prediction of the week, we had the Rams. We got that one wrong. 49ers pulled that one out. I had the Browns in the upset. They lost. Barely lost, but they lost. Moving right on along, man. Cowboys, man. Go Pack, go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, bro. Hey, I'm coming to that game. As a matter of fact, I'll probably come to that game next. Because that boy Drake, man, I'm telling you, boy. Hey, boy, I said it at the beginning of the year, boy. I said y'all boy gonna squeeze y'all way in the playoffs. Now y'all looking real good, boy. Y'all looking real good right now, boy. Making my prediction look pretty solid right now, boy. I take it. Moving on though to the Dallas and the Jets game, man. I want to give a shout out. I gotta give a shout out to Dak Prescott, bro. I got to. The boys playing at an MVP level with no defense, but that offense still doing what they do. Gotta give another shout out to Javonte Williams, man. Broncos gave up on him after the ACL injury. He has been balling in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? He looks healthy again. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I was lit during that game too. I was cheering like my team was playing. My team ain't even on the field. My team had just got blew off the field. You feel me? But yeah. Dak Prescott, man, is playing at an MVP level. It's just sad that Dak Prescott it's a few quarterbacks that have reached this criteria in their career. It's just sad that, you know, said Dak Prescott, it don't matter what he does in the regular season, bro, we ain't gonna give it the flowers that it deserve until he shows us he can do it in the postseason. That's just bottom line with Dak. But right now, Dak is on an MVP trajectory. The only thing that might keep him from getting the MVP is probably his record, because they are, you know what I'm saying, middle of the pack as far as record go. But I really do see Dak as a top 3 candidate in MVP right now. No ifs, ands, buts about it. The man been balling all year with no defense. No, you know what I'm saying? Beat up young O-line. You know what I mean? And he missing his number 1 target. Although he do got GP out there, y'all know GP gonna put on. Now they don't ever get that twisted. GP gonna ball. He might be a headache off the field or on the sideline when he ain't getting no targets, but GP gonna ball. You better know George Pickett's gonna ball. So anyway, Dak Prescott 237 yards on the day, 4 touchdowns. Like I said, Javonte Williams is starting to look healthy again after the ACL injury that got him shipped up out of Broncos country. He went 16 carries for 135 yards and a touchdown. I don't know who this dude was, Ryan Flores. Flournoy, but him and Dak had a different type of connection this day because he had 6 receptions for 114 yards, no touchdowns though. GP had 257 and a touchdown, and then big boy Jake Ferguson that always got Dak back coming from the tight end, gave 7 for 49, 2 touchdowns. You know what I mean? Javonte even got you a receiving touchdown on the day too, so that's 2 touchdowns for my boy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Javonte again, man. I'm glad to see the boy getting healthy after that ACL. I just hate the Broncos gave up on him so quick. Justin Fields, I mean, empty calories. The empty calorie stats. I just don't get excited about the Justin Fields of it all like I used to. I usually actually get a little excited when he did something good for the Bears, you feel me? But nowadays it just don't excite me no more, man. We know what it is with Justin Fields. He went 32 of 46 on the day, 283 yards, 2 touchdowns. There's no reason why Justin Fields should be taking 46 snaps that are pass plays. I'm sorry. There's no reason. There's no reason at all. We know the boy is not accurate at all. I don't know what y'all trying to prove by making this man pass the ball 46 times in a game. I don't care how much you losing, you better tell him to tuck it and run. Because passing just ain't for him. It ain't in him. It ain't never been in him. You know what I mean? Sad to say, you know what I'm saying? I feel bad for my boy Garrett Wilson because this might be the first year he don't get 1,000 yards. And it ain't even his fault. It ain't even his fault. This might be the first year Garrett Wilson don't get 1,000 yards, and it's not his fault at all. Nobody can make me believe that it's his fault. Nobody. The boy Justin Fields just ain't got it. It's time for us to go ahead and wrap and close this chapter up on this Justin Fields mess. I hope after this year the chapter is closed, but I don't want to hear about it no more. It's done, folks. Stick a fork in him, coach. He done. It's over with. He'll be a career backup. He'll be a backup for somebody for sure. But his role as a franchise quarterback, starting quarterback, that shit is done after this year. I don't want to hear nothing else more about it. And the Jets probably gonna keep him as a starter because they paid him. Well, I tell you. Well, good luck, Jet fans. I hate to tell y'all be the bearer of bad news unless that boy do some real work this offseason. Y'all in trouble for a couple more years. Unless the front office decide to eat the cap. Now maybe the front office decides to eat the cap. Y'all go ahead and Benjamin cut them, and y'all gonna get you something in the draft. Cause y'all 0-5 look like y'all a top 10 pick this year. Next year's draft, y'all will be a top 10 pick. 0-5. And I don't see no turnaround happening for y'all no time soon. I'm sorry, it is what it is. Cowboys come out with the victory, 37-22. And the score really wasn't that close. I think the Jets, if I'm not mistaken, the Jets scored again in garbage time. So wasn't really nothing too major about that. We had the Cowboys win, move right along, man. Let me go and jump on these, cause I do want to talk about that game. Jump on these Patriots and Bills real quick, and then we'll circle back and jump on these Patriots and Bills real quick, man. So, Patriots, I told y'all once, I told y'all twice, I'm gonna tell y'all one more time. Y'all could have been like this right here, 3-2, you know what I'm saying? Decent team, scary team, respectable team. If y'all would have just did right by Mac Jones. All you had to do was do right by Mac Jones. Y'all would be the same team, if not better now. All y'all had to do was do right by my boy Mac Jones. I'm not taking nothing away from Drake May, because Drake May like that. Drake May like that. Anybody that say otherwise, you ain't watching football. Drake May like that. Drake May is really like that. He might not got the personality and all that to go with it. Cool, calm, collected, quiet dude. But I'm telling you now, Drake May like that. There ain't no ifs, ands, buts about that. To go into Buffalo on a Sunday night when they having white out Sunday night, when the whole stadium, including the players, is dressed in all white, a divisional game on Sunday night. To to go in there and play the way that boy played, man, who can't tell me he ain't got it in him. It ain't on him, it's in him, for sure. For sure, to go way to Buffalo. Then shout out my boy Gonzo. Oh my goodness. Gonzo is a true lockdown corner. I don't care what you say or what you heard. You feel me? Top 3. Let me see. Top 3. Got Pat Surtain. Denzel Ward. Yeah, I'll go top 3. I think I'll go top 3 right now. I was gonna say Sauce, but Sauce, I ain't rocking with you right now, big dog. I ain't rocking with you right now. Especially, boy, how you let GP do you like that the other day? When y'all played them cops. Sauce, I don't know about you too much no more, bro. I'm worried about you. But, yeah, I'll go Pat Surtain. Just my bias. I go Pat Surtain, Denzel Ward, Christian Gonzalez. Easy. Yup, that's exactly what they did. Went out there with them jerseys on and got spanked. Had the whole stadium out there dressed in all white. All you see was white. If I ain't know no better, then I would have thought it was snow. Them boys real live had a white out. Them boys real live had they fans show up in all white. And the stadiums was white. Like fans, everything, all that. White shirts, white hats, white this, white that. I say, oh, the boys showing up for Buffalo this year. Them fans in Buffalo think they really about to go get a Super Bowl now. Them fans in Buffalo believe they going to get a Super Bowl this year. And I'll be honest, out of AFC, look, I don't know who coming up out of there. I know it ain't them fellas. But you never know what could happen. But right now, I got a strong feeling it ain't them fellas. Not that black and purple back there. I'll tell you that now. Buffalo look like the team to beat in the AFC right now. That's just what it is. And the Patriots went out there and they handled business on Sunday night. Drake made 22 of 30. Only 8 incompletions on the day. He ain't throw no touchdowns though. But we ain't mad at him because he ain't throw no picks neither. We ain't mad at him. He moved that football though, 273 yards through the air. Only 8 incompletions on the day, 22 of 30. 22 of 30 on the day. Trever Henderson, decent, his running game, and then he did it without his running game helping him out. His leading rusher on the night was Trever Henderson for 24 yards. Come on, man. Go into Buffalo and do that like that by yourself? Only person that came to play with him was Stephon Diggs. Shout out Stephon Diggs. Way to make them boys remember who you is, Stephon. Way to remind these boys, man. Way to remind them boys, man. Went out there 10 receptions for 146 yards, man. Boy wasn't playing with y'all. Man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Patriots, man. Them boys went out there to Buffalo. They handled business Sunday night. And like I say, it's a real good chance. A great chance that them boys gonna make it to the playoffs. Now, if they gonna make some noise in the playoffs, we'll see. Them boys going to the playoffs, though. You bet that. Josh Allen, divisional game, you gotta come a little bit more prepared, a little more ready than that, big dog. You got to come a little bit more prepared and a little more ready than that. I don't know if you just thought y'all was gonna just go in there and run over them boys, or what it was, the fumble snap you had, you bobbled the snap, you threw a pick. Y'all boys did everything that y'all ain't been doing to lose that game. Y'all boys ain't been turning the ball over. Y'all boys ain't been doing all that. Y'all waiting this game right here. What's up, sis? Appreciate you coming in, showing a little bit. But, you know what I'm saying? Y'all boys coming. Y'all boys been playing clean football. It's a stat out there right now. Y'all boys undefeated as long as y'all don't turn the ball over. I think y'all probably lost one game as long as y'all don't turn the ball over. Y'all wait till a divisional opponent come in y'all house on a Sunday night. All of a sudden, people want to turn the ball over. But Nevertheless, Josh Allen 22 of 31, 253 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. No help from his run game. He was the leading rusher with 53 yards. James Cook had a bad day, but at the end of the day, you expect that when you're playing against the Patriots, because if I'm not mistaken, they got one of the best run defenses in the league right now. So, okay. Dalton Kincaid, leading receiver, 6 receptions, 108 yards. You know what I'm saying? That boy Coleman, he got a touchdown on the board, but I'm telling you now, Gonzo was on his neck. Gonzo was on his neck, bro. He couldn't do nothing when Gonzo was on him, bro. I'm talking about Gonzo had him scrap up out there. You hear me? Gonzo having one of them, like, you know what I'm saying? It's high praise. It's gonna be high praise because it is Pat Surtain, but Gonzo having one of them Pat Surtain type of years right now. Through 5 weeks. Well, no, his first game back was week before last. Week 4, week 5. Like, his impact on the game, you can't tell me it don't remind you of Pat Surtain, dog. The boy real live out there clamping. Jackson Dart, he had a good debut. Then you go out there and get smacked around by the Saints. Kool-Aid McKinstry out there showing out. I want to say Kool-Aid McKinstry had 2 picks on the day, 2 big picks on the day. Yup, Kool-Aid McKinstry had 2 big picks on the day. No help from the run game because Cam Scatterbull only gave 59 yards. Jackson Dart had another 55 rushing. You had no help from your receivers. None of them came to play. And y'all went out there and got smacked around by the Saints. Y'all went out there and them Saints put belt in y'all ass. That's just what happened. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Call it what it is. Don't oh, we was this and I don't want to hear all that. Especially when y'all got that defense that y'all got over there, the Giants. There's no reason why y'all should have went out here and lost to the Saints the way y'all lost to them. Y'all got y'all ass cut. Couldn't even score the second half. Y'all gave us 1 touchdown in the first quarter, 1 touchdown in the second quarter, and no more points after that. You ask me anything more than a two touchdown deficit, you got your ass cut. That's just my opinion on the situation. But, you know what I'm saying? Nevertheless, you lost. Spencer Rattler had a decent day, 21 of 31, 225 yards and a touchdown. No interceptions. You know what I'm saying? That boy Rashid Shaheed. I can't wait till he get up out of New Orleans and go play for a team that's trying to win something. Oh my goodness. That boy that is dangerous. That boy that got speed to burn, and then after he burned that, he got a little bit, he got an extra tank for you. Little gas, little nos. That boy 4 receptions, 114 yards and a touchdown. Ballin'. Like I say, y'all bear with me because I'm a little on overload over here, man. I had to catch all. I had to watch from Sunday night. I ain't go to sleep till Monday morning by 2, 3 o'clock in the morning watching football. Might have been a little later than that. Because you know I had to go back and watch that Broncos and Eagles game. Philly, I'm coming to y'all. I'm coming to y'all next. Now I'm coming to talk to y'all in a second. Now y'all stay put. Stay right where you at. Philly. Defending champs. That's what y'all told us. Defending champs. We not defending nothing. You don't look like you defending shit. But I'm getting y'all in a second your way. Hold on. Hold yours. You know what I'm saying? I had the Giants winning that game. They lost. Colts, we ain't even gotta talk about this game. I ain't talking about this game. Y'all know I don't do the blowouts. Colts went out there to the Raiders and put foot in their ass. Geno Smith is steady throwing interceptions, and that's all you need to know, and that's all you need to worry about. Geno is costing them boys an opportunity that we all thought that they was gonna have with him coming over there with Pete Carroll. For all that, if I was Pete Carroll, I could have drafted me a quarterback. If I knew you was gonna come over here with all that. The boy can't stop throwing interceptions. I don't understand how you throwing the interceptions. These folks ain't even got on the same color jersey as you. You must can't see or something. Can't be. But we ain't even gotta dive into that. That's another. Oh, gotta give a shout out to that boy Danny Dimes. He's another one that's in that MVP candidate right now. He's another MVP candidate right now because Danny Jones had a good day too. Danny Jones had a good day. You know what I'm saying? Dan Jones go out there. Dan Jones had a day so good. Anthony Richardson got to get back on the field and get some PT, y'all. Think about that now. The Indianapolis Colts had the game up on Anthony Richardson. They say, you know what, we whooping these boys so bad, man. Put the young boy in there, let him get some reps. Put the young boy in there, let him get some reps. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't know how far this Danny Dimes train gonna take us. So we'll get the young boy a couple of reps, keep him warm up. You know what I mean? Danny Jones went out there, went 20 or 29. Very efficient. 212 yards, 2 touchdowns. Yeah. And this was on the day that Jonathan Taylor ain't had to do much. He had 17 carries for 66 yards and 3 touchdowns. He ain't had to do much at all. With almost 4 yards per carry. He ain't had to do much at all. The boy was chilling back there. Danny Dimes was out there. Lord, I can't talk. Danny Dimes out there dishing that rock like that. He ain't had to do much. And then the defense was helping you out, but Geno just can't stop throwing the ball to the other team. I don't know what's wrong with him. Remember when Geno said, you know what I'm saying, they tried to write me off, I ain't right back. Geno, it look like they writing again. Thank your letter in the mail, bucko. I'm tell you that now. Your letter is in the mail, bucko. You better know it. You better know it. Moving right along, though, man. Y'all already know what's going on. It's the Bigger the Pill podcast, man. The bigger the headache, the bigger the pill, and you the pill, baby. That's anything you got going on in your life. Make sure y'all like, comment, and share. That's the only way the channel gonna grow is if y'all grow with me, I grow with y'all. We grow together, man. Y'all know what's going on. The Dolphins and the Panthers. I had the Panthers winning this game, but the only thing I really want to talk about when it comes to this game, because both quarterbacks look pedestrian, as always. Both quarterbacks look pedestrian. Although Tua did throw for 3 touchdowns, they both still look pedestrian. It's just 2 shout-outs I want to give for this game. First shout-out, man, shout out Darren Waller, bro. Shout out Darren Waller, bro. To get drafted by the Ravens in 2016, get suspended the whole 2017, come back, make your debut as the Raiders, have a promising career as the Raiders, then get sidelined by injury after injury after injury, traded to team after team due to your injuries, and to look like the way he's looked in these past 2 games for the Miami Dolphins, man, give him another round of applause, man. It's a story that you can't not like the man's story, dog. You know what I'm saying? What's happening with you? What's happening with you, broski? Yeah, we gonna talk about that Bo Nix. He did his thing. I'm coming to them in a minute because I got Philly in trouble. They in trouble. They just don't know it yet. They look like 2023 Philly, but I'm coming to that. I'm coming to that, Nick. But damn, what was I saying? Oh. For Darren Waller to go through what he went through in his career, dog, and to finally look like he's on the other side of it, bro, and flourishing, you know what I'm saying, now that he's getting more opportunities due to the Tyreek Hill injury, man, bro, you can't be happier for nobody, bro. The man career been, when Baltimore, because we was the ones who initially drafted him. Darren Waller. We was the ones who initially drafted him. And the crazy thing about it, he was supposed to be a tight end, but we drafted him as a wide receiver. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Darren Waller has finally shook back, and he is making an impact on that Miami Dolphins team. Yeah, they 1-4, but it ain't his fault. The man just got there. You know what I'm saying? The man just got there, and the man balled. That's just what it is that was going on. You feel me? But you know what I'm saying? And then, my other shout out of this game, Rico Dowd, man. Shout out Rico Dowd. Now, granted, Cowboys went and got Javonte Williams. Javonte Williams is a better running back. We just didn't know what he was going to be after the ACL tear that he suffered in Denver. But, you know what I'm saying, Rico Dowd, you know what I'm saying, the boy, he doing all right for himself, if you ask me. 23 carries on 206 yards. He sounds like he doing pretty damn decent to me. 206 yards rushing? Man, all right. He beat Miami by himself. If you ask me, he beat Miami by himself, bro. Cause I think he had a receiving touchdown too. Nah, but he definitely had 28 yards on 9.3 yards a kick.